Yes. So children, third example is 625 vehicles will accommodate in each level. The fourth question they have asked you what is the quotient and what is the remainder in question form. Okay. So it is 477 stickers and how many were left over? 3. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, 477 and 3 will be our remainder. Okay, what is the answer for fifth one? Fifth question, exercise 5.6. These are the solutions. Yes, I will read out the question. Yes, I will read out the question. Please see. Yes, on the Independence Day, 6,289 people were divided in 20 groups. Okay, so total number is how many? 6,289 people. They were divided in totally 20 groups. Okay, so there were equal number of people in each group. So each 20 group means in each one of them all were distributed equally. Okay, you will have to find out how many people were there in each group. To calculate that, we will have to divide from the total to 20 groups. Okay, to see how many people were there in each group and how many people were left out. Okay, so what is the answer? Yes, quotient is 314. Remainder is 9. Yes. How many people were left over when these many people were there in each group? Okay, they could not accommodate 9 people. They were left over. They could not be placed in all 20 groups equally. But 314 people were there equally in each group. Okay? Yes. Yes, ask me. 9. After dividing 6,289 by what number will divide? 20. Let us solve. Yes. See here, fifth question. As I have read out, totally for the Independence Day, 6,289 people were there. Okay, they had to divide these many people in 20 groups. Okay, so what will we do now? We have to divide by 20 to find out how many people were there in each group. Is it clear? Is the method correct or no? To calculate for each, yes, to calculate for each group how many people were there, we will have to divide. We will have to divide total divided by how many number of groups. Okay. So children, tell me. Here it is 20. So we shall take two numbers 62. 23 is 60. Okay, 2 minus 0, 2, 6 minus 6 is 0. Okay, yes. Now what comes down? 8. Yes, okay. So 20 is there and we have 28. 21 is 20. Yes, 8 minus 0, 8. 2 minus 2, 0. Okay, yes. What will come down? Yes, 9. Okay, 24s are 80, 25s are 100. So we will have to take 20. Then we have to take 24s are 80. Yes, it is 24s are 80. 9 minus 0 is 9. 8 minus 1 is 0. Yeah, I will move the camera. Please wait, children. Yes. Can you all see now? I'm looking. Yes. See here, they are asked how many people were distributed in each group. So to calculate each group, we have divided total number of people by number of groups. Okay, then we will get in each group number of people. So here we have 314 people were there in each group. In each group. Okay. So this will be our quotient. Yes or no? Quotient is 340. Next, how many people were left over? What's the answer? Yes, 9 people were left over. And people left over. Yes. Yeah, someone had asked it out. Is it clear? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yes, this is how you will have to find out the solution to calculate how many people were there in each group. Okay, so whenever they give you lump sum total and they tell you like these were there in total so many people. Okay, and they ask you for each group, then it means you have to divide. Okay, so here since we have division lesson, you will tell very easily that the operation to be followed is division. Okay, but you will have to understand the problem, read carefully, and then come to a conclusion which operation to follow. Okay, so down answer you will be writing in this form. Okay, total 314 people and 9 people were left over. Okay, and yesterday we have solved estimated quotients also. Yes or no? Yes, ma'am. Yes. Remaining examples, did you all solve? Yes, ma'am. Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8. Did you all solve? Exercise 5.7? Yes, ma'am. Okay. So today, yes, today we will be looking after unitary method. Okay? We will look after unitary method. The last part of this division lesson. Yeah. Yes? Okay. In unitary method, what does the word unit stands for? Can you tell me what is unit? What is unit? Yeah, tell me. Yes? Yeah, now see here totally. Okay? Here, out of so many blocks, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, out of totally 16 blocks, each one block, okay, this one, whatever is there, this one, it will be called as a unit. Did you get it, children? Each one separate block will be called as unit. Unit means what? One. Did you understand? What is unit? Unit stands for 1. Okay? Yes. Here, now, yes. If they tell you, if they give you for total cost for so many, what is that? Uniform. Okay? And they tell you what is the cost for 20 uniforms. Okay, if they tell you the cost for 20 uniforms and if they ask you what is the cost of only 8 uniforms, okay, what will you do, children? Initially, for cost of 20 uniform, they will give you the cost. Okay, whatever the amount is there, they will tell you. Okay, if it is 2000. Okay, if it is 2000 for 20 uniform, and they will tell you find out the cost for 5 uniform. Okay, the uniform dress you will have to calculate what is the cost for 5. Okay, from that, yes, 1 minute. No. Cost of 20 uniform is 2000. Okay, you will have to calculate what is the cost of 5 uniforms. For that, what you will do now? For 20 uniforms, you have 2000. Yes, first what you will do is you will have to calculate for 1 uniform what is the cost. One, what you calculate, that is our unit. Okay, to calculate the cost of one uniform, as we did in the previous exercise word problems, what we did children? We calculated for each one. Okay, whatever answer we get for unit, that we took the answer and we multiplied for how many uniforms we need the amount. We need now for 5 uniforms. Yes or no? So 20 for 20 uniforms you have 2000. First what you will do, you will calculate it for one uniform. एक यूनिफॉर्म के लिए कितना कॉस्ट होता है वो देखिए. For how many uniforms you want, then you will multiply. Okay? Yes. Yes, I will tell. Correct? See, for step 1 is what? You will have to calculate for one uniform. Okay? Yes. Cost of, who is that? Cost of one uniform you will have to calculate. And how do you do that children? You will divide 2000 by 20. Yes or no? Yes. So in second step what you will do? Here you will follow the operation, that is division. Okay. In the second step, to calculate the cost of uniform for 5, what will you do? Whatever answer you get for one uniform, the cost you will take, you will multiply it for 5 uniforms. Okay. So here totally 2 operations will be followed children for 5 uniforms. Okay. What we will do? Cost of one uniform into cost of one uniform. Okay, you will multiply it by what? 5 uniforms. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
This will be our final step. Here, 2 steps will be included and 2 operations will be followed. Okay, the first step is you will calculate the cost for one uniform, and second step you will see that for 5 uniforms how much it will be. To calculate that we will have to multiply. Okay, in the previous lesson you have studied multiplication. Yes or no? Yes. So children, one minute. Last exercise, take out the page number 76. Please take out 76 page number. Yes. I will read out the question. Try to understand. The real yearly rent of a house is 9,600 rupees. If Leela wants to rent the house for only 2 months, okay, how much rent will she get? Okay, here yearly rent of a house is 9,600. Yearly means what will be our divisor? Yes? No, I am asking you what is here. I will write it as 1 minute. See here, children. Here, the first solution. Okay. Yearly rent of a house is yearly rent of a house is how much? 9,600 rupees. Is it correct? Till here, any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Next, if Lena wants to rent the house for only 2 months, okay, the rent for 2 months is rent for 2 months. This we need to calculate. Yes, this is what we will have to find out. Okay, for that what we will do, yearly rent of a house means for 12 months it is 9,600. Do you agree with this? Yes. See here children, the first step 1, what we will do is, we will have to divide 9,600 rupees, it is for 12 months. What you will get there? Rent for 1 month. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
year, okay, if you are dividing it for 12, you will get for each month. Here what you will get? Rent for 1 month. Here, 1 is what? It is a unit. Out of 12 months, we are calculating for 1 month. This we have seen it in a previous exercise also. To calculate rent for 1 month, how will you calculate? You will divide total cost, okay, for 12 months. Yes. Yeah, see here, we will divide 9600 by 12. Tell me children, what's the answer? 12 8s are 96. 0, 0. Yes, if you take down this 0, is it possible to divide? No. So one more 0. Down, one more 0 will come down. It is not possible to divide. 0 divided by 12 is 0. Till here, any doubt? Yes. So here, if you want to verify also, how we will verify? Divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay. See here, 12 8s is 96. Two zeros will be kept as it is. So our answer is correct. Okay. So for 1 month it is 800 rupees. For 1 month we have calculated. How did we calculate? Total rent divided by for 12 months. Okay. So what will happen if you divide it for 12 months? You will get the cost rent for 1 month. Okay. So 800 is what? It is the rent for 1 month. Yes, very good. So rent for 1 month is equal to 800. Okay. Next, they have asked us the question, what is the cost for 2 months? Okay. So 1600. Yes. Rent for 2 months. Yes. 2 months it will be 2 into 800. Yes. So 2 into 800, 2 into 8 is 16 and 2 zeros as it is. So what's the answer children? It is 1600. Is it clear? Yes. So what we have to do here children? Totally we have two operations to be followed. It is yearly rent for house is 9600. Okay. They have asked us what is the rent for 2 months. Okay. So here you will have to first calculate rent for 1 month. Okay. Rent for 1 month it is calculated by dividing yearly rent divided by 12 because there are 12 months. Okay. Then we will get the answer for 1 month. Okay. Please mute. If you divide 9600 by 12, it is, the answer is 800. 12 8s are 96, 0 0. When 0 is brought down, 0 divided by 12 is 0. Next, one more 0 is brought down. Can you divide 0 by 12? No. So the answer is 800. Okay. Then, now we have got the answer, that is the rent for 1 month is 800. We want rent for 2 months. Okay, so it is for two months into 1 month, 800. So the answer is 1600. This is called unitary method. In unitary method, we calculate initially for 1 month, okay, for one thing. Then we multiply it for how much is the requirement. Okay, Aditya has done? Yes. Okay. So children, yes, the next second question, please read. Second question. What is the question?
This ticket for 8 people from 1
Second solution, movie tickets for 8 people. Cost of tickets, it is 1000 rupees. Yes? How many people are there? 8 people. Number of people? Yes, it is 8. Yeah, how many people? 8. Okay? They have asked you, yes, they have asked you what will be the cost for, yeah, what will be the cost for 24 tickets? The board is visible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Then 3,000 rupees.
Yeah, correct. Cost of 24 tickets. Tell me children, what will you do here? Yeah. See here, initially number of people, okay, are totally 8. Okay, for 8 people the cost is 1000. Okay, they are asked what is the cost of 24 tickets. Okay, so here what will we do initially to calculate the cost of the ticket for one people, okay, for one individual? What will we do? We will have to divide. Is this correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me. Yes, tell me what will be the process. 8 ones are 8. Yes. How much? Yeah. What will it mean? 2. Next, 0 is brought down. Okay. How much? 8. 8 twos are 16. Okay. So here it will be a borrow from neighboring number, that is 2. Okay. So it will be 10 minus 6 as 4. Okay. 1 minus 1 is 0. Next, what is brought down children? Which number will come down? 0. Okay. Yes. Now 8, how can we divide it by 40? 40 divided by 8. Yes, 0, 0. Okay, so tell me what is the cost of the ticket for each individual? Yes, it is, yeah, 125. Okay, yes. Now what will you do? What will you do, children? See here what we have done. Cost of the tickets. Okay, for 8 people it is 1000. Cost of 24 tickets, they have asked us to find out. So let us find out the cost of one ticket. Okay, so it is number of people and total cost for the 8 people tickets. Okay, it is divide, we have to divide 1000 by 8. Okay, that will be our first step. In step 1, we will divide 1000 by 8. This is our first step. Okay. What answer we get? We have got 125. Okay. The answer for this is 125. That is the cost for one ticket. But we want the calculation for 24 tickets. What is the cost? To calculate that, we will see that we will multiply 125 by 24. Okay, after multiplying, see here, 5 fours are 20, 2 carries, 4 are 8, 9, 10, 0, 1 carry over, 4 ones are 4 plus 1, 5. Okay, 5 twos are 10, 0, 1 carry over, 2 twos are 4 plus 1, 5. 5 is written here, 2 ones are 2. Okay, see multiplication part, many of the students have told me wrong. Some have told 500, 300. Yes, so it is 3000. We have done the working over here. I hope the concept is clear of unitary method. Yes, okay. Yes, children. So remaining examples you will have to try. your doubt section. Whoever will not get the answer will put it in the doubt section. Okay? The third question, see here, the third question I will read out. If 25 kg of rice is required to make food for 625 people, how many kilograms will be needed to make food for 1050 people? Okay, you will have to calculate for 1050 people. What will you do here, children? Number of people they have given is 625. Okay, for them 25 kg of rice is required. Okay, so it is for each one individual how much it is required. Then for 1050 how many how much kg of rice is required. Okay, first step will be what? Division. First step is division. What all numbers you will have to divide, children? Tell me. 625. You divide it by 25. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then in the next step, whatever answer you get, okay, for each individual how much kg of rice is required. If you find out that, then for 1050 people, okay, to calculate how much kg of rice is required to make the food for 1050 people, you will have to multiply whatever answer you get over here. Okay, now you have got suppose x, okay, let it be any number. That number you will have to multiply. Is it clear? Here we have totally two steps. In the first step, we divide. In the second step, whatever answer we get, we multiply it for the requirement. Okay?